Used to call you just to talk about nothing. Kitchen light buzzing low while you laughed in my ear. Now the phone rings and it falls into silence. I can hear my own heart more than I hear you hear. You became hard to reach, like a room with all the doors locked, standing right in front of me, but your eyes already walked off. I keep stretching out my sleeves, like my hands could ever cross that sea. You're a breath I almost catch. You became hard to reach. You sit closer, but it feels like an ocean. I can watch your mouth move, I can't feel what you mean. You say I'm just tired, pour the wine in slow motion. Every answer you give just slides off the screen. You became hard to reach, like a room with all the doors locked, standing right in front of me, but your eyes already walked off. I keep stretching out my sleeves, like my hands could ever cross that sea. You're a breath I almost catch. You became hard to reach. Did I talk too loud? Did my questions scare you? Was it something I missed when you started to fade? Now I'm whispering your name to the dark in the bedroom, as if you might turn around like you used to and stay. You became hard to reach, like a room with all the doors locked, sharing air, sharing sheets, but your heart's in another spot. I keep tracing every week for the place where we began to bleed. Your words stuck in my teeth. You became hard to reach. You became hard to reach. You're washing dishes in the dark, water running over what we can't restart. Phone on your hands, phone on the counter. My name lighting up, but you don't answer. I stare at pictures in the frame, still smiling like we never learned that word estranged. 2 coffee cups, one getting cold. You used to reach for me, now you just fold your arms. Tell me, when did we stop trying? When did silence get so loud? Every room keeps echoing all the things we never said out loud. Everything between us collapsed, quiet as a breath in your chest. One crack, then the floor gave way, and we fell, and we fell, and we fell. You're right there, but so far back. Eyes glazed like you're watching a car crash. I reach out, but you don't react, baby. Everything between us collapsed. We used to argue just to care. Now we move around each other like the chairs you leave your keys where I used to sleep. Like you've already given up your lease on me. I try to joke, your lips don't move. Just a half smile drowning in a different room. I wear your hoodie like a shield, but it smells like leaving, like an empty field. Tell me, when did we stop trying? Was it Tuesday, was it June? Did I miss the moment you let go while I was planning forever with you? Everything between us collapsed, quiet as a breath in your chest. One crack, then the floor gave way, and we fell, and we fell, and we fell. You're right there, but so far back. Eyes glazed like you're watching a car crash. I reach out, but you don't react, baby. Everything between us collapsed. I can't breathe, I can't speak. Oh God, my throat's on fire from all this grief. I'm fine, you say, but don't look at me. I'm breaking in slow motion at your feet. I pound my fists into my chest, try to shake your name out of what's left. Tears on the table, words on the floor. I don't even know what I'm begging for. Everything between us collapsed, quiet as a breath in your chest. One crack and the floor gave way, and we fell, and we fell. You're right there, but you're not back. Staring past me like the glass is black. I reach out, but you don't react, baby. Everything between us collapsed. Soft goodnight hanging in the air. Door clicks shut like a final prayer. I sit alone in the aftermath, whispering your name to the space where we collapsed. Mug on the table, lipstick on the rim. You're in the next room, but I can't feel you in it. We used to talk circles till the sky turned gray. Now every word just falls halfway. You scroll through your phone, I stare at the floor. How do we get so quiet, standing in this noise? Everything between us went quiet, like the air ran out of the room. Every little word feels violent, so we swallow them and assume. You breathe in and I breathe around it, afraid of what the truth might do. Everything between us went quiet, everything but the ache of you. Dinner getting colder, forks don't even scrape. You ask how my day was, I say fine and look away. There's a storm in my chest, but my mouth stays dry. You look right through me like you're saying goodbye. We sleep back to back, counting separate moons. How do we get so distant, lying in this room? Everything between us went quiet, like the sound cut out mid-song. side feels like it means we've been breaking for so long. You breathe in and I breathe around it, afraid to say we're almost through. Everything between us went quiet, everything but the ache of you. Remember laughing in the car, talking over every track. Now it's just the engine and the miles we can't get back. If I reach across the silence, would your hand still meet mine too? Or would you pull away and prove what I already know is true? Everything between us went quiet, like a house after a fight. Every crooked frame, every shadow still remembers our old lie. You breathe in and I breathe around it, both pretending we're not bruised. Everything between us went quiet, everything but the ache of you. You're brushing your teeth, I'm turning out the light. Two heartbeats in the hallway, echoing polite. I almost say don't leave me, but the words die in my lips, and the quiet says it anyway between our hips. You came in late, eyes on your phone, not my face. I cooked your name into the plate. You said I'm tired and looked away. I learned your scars, traced every story in your hands. You never asked about my heart, just took the comfort where you can. I needed more than you gave, more than sorry in the morning, more than silence when it rains. I needed someone to stay, not just show up when it's easy and disappear when I break. I needed more than you gave, more than you gave. You said you know I'm not good with talking deep, but you could argue for an hour about some stranger on a screen. I let things slide, called it patience, called it grace, till I forgot my own desires just to keep you in this place. I needed more than you gave, more than sorry in the morning, more than silence when it rains. I needed someone to stay, not just show up when it's easy, then disappear when I break. I needed more than you gave, more than you gave. I kept a list in my mind every time you walked by. When I needed a hand, you were busy with your pride. So I'm leaving the door just a little bit wide for the girl I was to finally come inside. Oh, I needed more than you gave, more than maybe on a bad day, more than crumbs on a plate. I needed someone to stay, hold the weight when I'm shaking, love me more than their own pain. I needed more than you gave, more than you gave, than you gave. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. came in late, left your keys on the table, shoes on the floor, heart still unavailable. You said you're tired, but I've been tired for years, sleeping beside you, waking up to your fears. I learned your patterns, every way you pull away, talking in circles around the words you're scared to say. I needed love, not silence. Now your back turned to my crying. Now I'm fine when you're hiding, right here in this room. I needed hands that would hold me, someone choosing me so boldly. Not this distance you keep on me, like I'm asking for too much from you. Cold in a place, glow of the TV on. I pause my questions every time your phone comes on. You say it's nothing, but your eyes tell the truth. You're somewhere else now while I'm aching beside you. I trace the outline of the woman you outgrew, learned how to vanish so there'd be a place for you. I needed love, not silence. Not your back turned to my crying. Not I'm fine when you're hiding, right here in this room. I needed hands that would hold me, someone choosing me so boldly. Not this distance you keep on me, like I'm asking for too much from you. Tell me, did you hear me? All those nights I whispered stay, stay. Or were you already leaving? Step by step, day by day. I'm done begging for a heartbeat from a chest that's turned to stone. If I have to sit in quiet, I'll do it on my own. I needed love, not silence. Not your back turned to my crying. Not I'm fine when you're hiding, right here in this room. I needed hands that would hold me, someone choosing me so boldly. Now the bravest thing I'm doing is walking out, still wanting you. I needed love, not silence, not silence. I needed love, and I won't beg again for you. You said I'm hard to love, eyes on the carpet, coffee gone colder, hands on your jacket. You named every fracture like it was a warning sign. I traced every scar of yours, told you I still find the light. I stayed even when broken, held you when your heart closed in. Together every sharp word, let it cut my skin. Loved you in your silence, loved you through your storms, and then I stayed even when broken. I stayed again. You pushed, I stayed quiet, let you feel the distance. You swore you ruined everything, called yourself a sickness. I heard all the thunder underneath your shaking breath. Kiss the side of your anger till it softened on my chest. I stayed even when broken, held you when your heart closed in. Took every sharp word, let it cut my skin. Loved you in your silence, loved you through your storms, and then I stayed even when broken. I stayed again. Who holds the healer when the healer's tired? Who loves the liar when the lies unfind? You said, baby, please don't save me, but you leaned into my hands. Every time you came apart, I was there to help you stand. Oh, I stayed even when broken, held you when your heart closed in. Took every sharp word, let it cut my skin. Loved you in your silence, loved you through your storms, and then I stayed even when broken. I stayed again. If all of me is shattered on the floor where you have been, I still lay down every piece just to feel you breathe again. I stayed even when broken. I stayed You were late again, said the traffic was a mess. I said 2 plays, then cleared one away like it hurt less. You forgot my day, blamed the calendar instead. I lit my own small candle, sang myself to bed. I stayed beyond what hurt, past every warning word. Held on when hands let go, call that broken thing my home. I folded where I should've walked, swallowed tears instead of talk. Loved you deeper than it word. I stayed beyond what hurt. friend stopped asking how. I kept saying we're okay, staring through the kitchen window, watching all my colors fade. You said, you know, I try with that tired, familiar sigh. I stitched excuses to your silence, wore them like they fit just right. I stay beyond what hurt, past every warning word, held on when hands let go. Call that broken thing my home. I folded where I should've walked, swallowed tears instead of talk. Loved you deeper than it worked. I stayed beyond what hurt. Late night on the hallway floor, phone light on your lies. My heart knew the open door, my body stayed inside. Oh, I traced your name into my skin, what promises should live. How many pieces can one soul give and still forgive? I stay beyond what hurt, past every warning word, held on when hands let go. Called that broken thing my home. I folded where I should've walked, swallowed tears instead of talk. Loved you deeper than it worked. I stay beyond what hurt. Now the bed feels far too wide, but I can finally breathe. Every empty inch beside me belongs back to me. I walked out through every burn from where I stayed beyond what hurt. You're in the kitchen, I'm in my head, steam on the ceiling, words left unsaid. You stir your coffee like it's all you have to hold. I watch the sunlight turn your tired face to gold. We used to talk here till the morning felt too small. Now every sentence hits an unfamiliar wall. I still know how you take your drink, but I don't know what you really think. Same four walls, same old sink, but our hearts fell out of sync. Same song in different keys. I reach, you barely blink. You drift right out of reach. We're lying inches close, but the silence grows so deep. Our hearts fell out of sync, and now they barely speak. You ask, you okay, like you're reading from a script. I nod the wrong way and the moment starts to slip. You check the weather like it's something we can fix. I check my phone just so my hands have something to grip. I still wear all the jokes we made, like old clothes fading in the shade. Same soft laugh, but it feels so strained, 'cause our hearts fell out of sync. Same to two people too scared. Our hearts fell out of sync, same song in different keys. I reach, you barely blink, you drift right out of reach. We're sharing the same bed, but we're dreaming separately. Our hearts fell out of sync. You're here, but losing me. You're in the kitchen, I'm in my head. Steam slowly fading, what haven't we said? Your hand on the table, mine halfway to the sink. Two pulses in the quiet, too tired to fight back, to sink. You're in the doorway, coat in your hands, saying it softly, hope you understand. We used to talk till the sunrise, spill every secret we had. Now every word feels like landmines. I'm tiptoeing, trying not to get mad. You stare straight down at your phone screen, I'm staring right through the past. How did a home full of laughter get this quiet this fast? Our love couldn't hold together, we pulled till the seams came loose. Every promise, light as a feather, fell right through the holes in the truth. I wanted you forever, you wanted something new. Our love couldn't hold together, so I'm losing me and you. Your sweater still on my chair back, your toothbrush waits by the sink. Little reminders of comfort, hurting more than you think. I keep replaying our first night, your shaking hand touching mine. How'd it always turn into maybe for a while? Our love couldn't hold together, we pulled till the seams came loose. Every promise, light as a feather, fell right through the holes in the truth. I wanted you forever, you wanted something new. Our love couldn't hold together, so I'm losing me and you. Were we too young to know better? Or scared to say what we felt? Did we mistake lonely for a tether? Call it love and watched it melt. I'm tracing your name in the dust now, on the frame where our picture stayed. Guess some stories fade in the sunlight, guess some colors just wash away. Our love couldn't hold together, we pulled till the seams came loose. Every promise, light as a feather, fell right through the holes in the truth. I still whisper forever, had a habit out of tune. Our love couldn't hold together, so I'm learning life without you. coat still on the back of the chair, mug on the counter, lip print, lipstick, like you're coming back here. The dent in your pillow, cold on my thumb. I straighten the sheets, then I leave them undone. This ending left me empty, like a room after you move. Just outlines on the wall where our days used to prove. I talk into the quiet, but it just swallows me. This ending left me empty, where your forever used to be. Your note on the fridge says, don't forget the keys. Funny how you left every small part of me. I water that dead plant we swore we'd revive. Stand in the doorway just killing time. This ending left me empty, like a room after you move. Just outlines on the wall where our days used to prove. I talk into the quiet, but it just swallows me. This ending left me empty, where your forever used to be. Did you feel it breaking, or did it fade slow? Were you packing your heart weeks before you let go? I rewind your last footsteps down that hallway in my head. Every echo is a question, every silence says it's dead. This ending left me empty, like a room after you move. Just outlines on the wall where our days used to prove. I reach for your reflection in the dark of my TV. This ending left me empty. This ending hollowed me. I make room on your side of the bed, then curl up small, take less space instead. Your name on my tongue tastes like yesterday. I whisper it once, and it fades away. You left your coffee on the counter, half a sip, lipstick on the rim. Your sweater still hangs on my chair, like you might walk back in. You said take care by the doorway, eyes fixed on a crack in the floor. I waited for something to break us, but it never turned into a storm. This goodbye felt incomplete, like a book with missing pages, like a song that cuts to silence right before the last refrain. You walked out, I stayed seated, heart half open, half defeated. If this is how the ending reads, this goodbye felt incomplete. Your toothbrush leans against mine, still touching, but you're gone. I keep the volume up at night so I don't hear the quiet come. I replay the words you never said. They echo louder than the ones you did. Every almost, every maybe hangs between the walls we built. This goodbye felt incomplete, like a train that skips the station, like a letter never opened, addressed but never claimed. You let go, I stayed reaching, palms still warm from where you'd been. If this is all we'll ever be, this goodbye felt incomplete. Did you love me, or just need me? Tell me, were you leaving long before that day? I keep searching for a clean break. All I find are frayed remains. This goodbye felt incomplete, like the phone that stops mid-sentence, like a door that's slightly open, daring me to call your name. You moved on, I'm still waiting for the words to set me free, till I can finally breathe the end. This goodbye, this goodbye felt incomplete. You used to trace my name on foggy windows in the car. Now I still take that road, but I don't know who you are. Coffee cup on the counter, lipstick print that isn't mine. Drawers empty like my answers to the questions in your eyes. I kept every little Tuesday, ticket stubs and crooked frames. Thought love could hold the edges, but the dates all slipped away. Time took everything from us, pulled the color from our touch, turned our bedroom into dust, left your sweater on that chair. Time turned always into us, made strangers out of who we were. I still reach for you at dusk, but time took everything from us. Yeah, everything from us. Our friends still say your name like it's something I can hear. I smile, change the subject, then go disappear. I wear your favorite jacket in the middle of July. Some days it feels like karma, some days it feels like a lie. Every promise on the mirror, every plan we underlined, faded out like old mascara running down a goodbye. Time took everything from us, pulled the color from my touch, turned our bedroom into dust, left your sweater on that chair. Time turned always into us, made strangers out of between us like an empty house. I walk room to room, but I can't find you now. Time took everything from us, pulled the color from our touch, turned our bedroom into dust, left your sweater on that chair. Time turned always into us, made strangers out of who we were. I still reach for you at dusk, but time took everything from us. Everything from us. Time took everything from us. Time took what we built. We used to talk past midnight, shoes by the door, you on the floor, laughing at nothing I so bright, jacket on my chair forevermore. Coffee getting cold between us, but we didn't care, we never rushed. You traced a little heart in the dust on my window, said it's us. Time took what we built, brick by brick it faded. Every word we never said left the foundation shaking. I still reach across this bed, feel the ghost of how it felt. I didn't think that we could break, but time took what we built. You started leaving earlier, keys in your hand, your mind away. Phone face down on the counter, smiling at things you wouldn't say. Silence sitting at the table, forks and knives, but nothing left. I watched you trying to be grateful for love that had lost its breath. Ooh, time took what we built, brick by brick it faded. Every word we never said left the foundation shaking. I still reach across this bed, feel the ghost of how it felt. I didn't think that we could break, but time took what we built. I walk the rooms like they remember your soft steps, your soft hands. Oh, picture frames like tiny windows into summers we once had. Did we chip away so slowly we couldn't see the walls come down? Or were we standing in the doorway and chose to never turn around? Time took what we built, brick by brick it faded. Every word we held inside turned into cracks we hated. I still reach across this bed, maybe when the dark so still. We thought that love could hold us up, but time took what we built. Lights off, I traced the outline of where your suitcase used to sit, whispered to the empty night, bring me back what time once took. mug still in the sink, your coat on the chair. We argued about nothing till there was nothing left to share. You stared at the window, I stared at the floor. Two people in one small room, already walking out the door. You reach for your keys, I reach for a word, but every stay I could have said got tangled and never heard. We broke before saying goodbye, like glass in our hands, but we still tried. Cutting our fingers, calling it fine, bleeding in silence, crossing that line. We broke before saying goodbye, hearts already packed, eyes still dry, sitting together on opposite sides. We broke before, we broke before saying goodbye. Your picture on my phone, lit up in the dark. I scrolled through 1,000 smiles, couldn't find where we fell apart. You asked if I was hungry, I said I wasn't sure. Tiny shaking sentences, standing in the doorway of no more. You laughed just a little, said, guess this is us. But all of the love in my throat turned into dust. We broke before saying goodbye, like glass in our hands, but we still tried. Cutting our fingers, calling it fine, bleeding in silence, crossing that line. We broke before saying goodbye, hearts already packed, eyes still dry, sitting together on opposite sides. We broke before, we broke before saying goodbye. Maybe in another life we learn to fight and not let go. Maybe in another night I'd tell you everything you should know. But we just watched the clock, hands moving, we stayed still, waiting for the word to land, knowing it never will. We broke before saying goodbye, too tired to save, too scared to try, holding our breath, letting it slide, watching the love in your eyes slowly hide. We broke before saying goodbye, already gone, still side by side. You reached for the door, I closed my eyes. We broke before, we broke before saying goodbye. You whispered, I'll call you. I nodded, knowing that's a lie. Your footsteps faded down the hall, and we broke, but we never said goodbye. You set your keys on the counter, said long day, but you didn't meet my eyes. I laughed too loud, filled the silence. You checked your phone like you were somewhere else inside. We lost each other slowly, Not a crash, just a fading light. Every almost, every maybe turned our colors into quiet white. We never had a moment where we broke and said goodbye. We lost each other slowly till we ran out of try. You stayed up late in the bedroom, screen glow soft on your unfamiliar face. I learned your shape by your shadow on the wall. More than holding you in place, we lost each other slowly, like a song that just runs dry. Every promise turned to probably, every laughter to a tired sigh. We never had a moment where we fought to save our side. We lost each other slowly till we ran out of try. I still wash your favorite mug, stack a towel where it used to hang. Oh, talk to you in empty rooms, hear your name in every clatter, every claim. We lost each other slowly, like a photo losing all its lines. Every always to only, every truth to a softer kind of lie. We never had a moment, just a drift we couldn't fight. We lost each other slowly till there was nothing left to write. You set your keys on the counter, but they don't sound the same tonight. We used to talk about nothing at all. Burnt toast, bad jokes, you'd laugh, I'd fall. Now every word feels like walking on glass. You say you're fine, but your eyes walk past. How did we get here, babe? Sleeping back to back so far away, sharing the same bed, touching different yesterdays. You became hard to love, somewhere between the fights and the silence. You turned your face away, built your little kingdom out of distance. I keep reaching for the version you were just a year ago. You became hard to love, and I don't know when to let you go. You check your phone when I'm holding my breath. I swallow words till there's nothing left. Your coffee's cold, you don't taste it at all. You used to kiss every tear that would fall. How did we get here, babe? Talking like we're strangers on a train. I know your middle name, but I can't read you anymore. You became hard to love, somewhere between the truth and pretending. You learned to shut me out, call it growing, I call it ending. I keep tracing Was it something I said or 1,000 times I didn't? Did you break piece by piece or all at once and I missed it? If I could find the crack where your heart began to close, would you let me, would you let me open up that door? You became hard to love, like my hands forgot the shape of your heart. I'm standing right in front of you, but you keep loving me from the dark. I keep begging for a miracle in a house that's out of trust. You became hard to love, and it's breaking both of us. You left your sweater on my chair, still smells like last October rain. I trace the loose threads, pull and stare, as if they'd stitch you back again. I talk to the shadows, they don't talk back. Keep replaying your echo till the silence cracks. You drifted far beyond me, like a plane I watched, then lost in cloud. Calling out your name so softly, but the sky is swallowing the sound. I'm reaching through the water, every move just pulls you out to sea. I'm standing on the shoreline, you drifted far beyond me. Your coffee cup still on the shelf, lipstick faded to a ghost. I sit right where you used to melt into my side, the place I miss the most. I scrolled through our windows, frozen blue light. Two strangers in the photos, looking overexposed and bright. You drifted far beyond me, like a plane I watched, then lost in cloud. Calling out your name so softly, but the sky is swallowing the sound. I'm reaching through the water, every move just pulls you out to sea. I'm standing on the shoreline, you drifted far beyond me. Maybe you were leaving long before the door, step by quiet step across an unseen floor. I keep your side of the bed cold as it wants to be, 'cause warming it up won't bring you back to me. You drifted far beyond me, like a plane I watched, then lost in cloud. Calling out your name so softly, but the sky is swallowing the sound. I'm reaching through the water, every move just pulls you out to sea. I'm standing on the shoreline, drifted far, you drifted far. I let my hands fall empty. You're just a quiet memory of me. You stirred your tea, eyes on the window, answering questions from somewhere else. I touched your hand, you didn't notice. You smiled at silence like it spoke first. You drifted into another world, left your body in my bed. I'm talking to a ghost in your sweater, tracing outlines of what we said. You drifted into another world, I can't follow where you've gone. Every word that used to hold us now just proves that you moved on. Your keys in the bowl, shoes in the hallway, all of your habits still living here. You sleep beside me, face to the ceiling. I reach across you, you disappear. You drifted into another world, left your body in my bed. I'm talking to a ghost in your sweater, tracing outlines of what we said. You drifted into another world, I can't follow where you've gone. Every word that used to hold us now just proves that you moved on. Maybe you're tired of trying to find us. Maybe you're scared to say that it's done. So you fade slowly like wallpaper colors, till all that's left is who we were once. You drifted into another world. Did you notice when you left? I'm holding up the weight of your shadow, but you're already out of breath. You drifted into another world, and I'm finally letting go. Close the door on every version of the you I used to know. You stirred your tea, didn't say a word. I watched you leaving on before you turned. You left your sweater on the chair, half sipped. Still smells like your cologne. A coffee ring on my nightstand, your name lighting up my phone. You said it's better if I go, like you just canceled Friday plans. Door closed softer than your voice did. I'm still holding out my hands. You left me with questions scattered all over this room, like clothes on the carpet, like dust dancing in the afternoon. Was I too much? Not enough? away with the truth. There's a dent on your side of the bed. I lie there just to see what you saw. Same cracks in the ceiling, they don't answer when I call. I replay every tiny word, pause the moment where your eyes look through. Did you fall or did you climb out while I was falling into you? You left me with questions scattered all over this room, like clothes on the carpet, like dust dancing in the afternoon. Was that too much? Not enough? Was it me or was it you? You left me with questions, and you walked away with the truth. Did you practice that goodbye in your mirror late at night? Did you wait for me to break first, so you wouldn't have to fight? If I begged you, would you stayed, or were you gone long before? I'm alone with every maybe. You're already out the door. You left me with questions scattered all over this room, like clothes on a carpet, like dust dancing in the afternoon. Was I too much? Not enough? Did I lose you? Did I choose you? You left me with questions, and I'm the one left missing you. You left me in silence, where words should be. A cup on the table, still waiting for steam. Your key by the door frame, dust on the frame of our names. I'm talking to chair legs, they're better at staying than you. The clock on the wall keeps dragging its hands through the gloom, but time's not an answer, it's just another room. You left me in silence, like a song that forgot how to start. Every echo is violent when it's bouncing around in the dark. You left me in silence, took the color out of my chest. Now the quiet gets louder where your head used to rest. I sleep on the edges, making more space than I need. Your side is an outline of everything I couldn't be. I trace every almost on the fog of the bathroom glass. Your name fades to nothing, just like every plan we had. Tell me, did it feel lighter walking away from this place? Or did the weight I'm holding follow you anyway? You left me in silence, like a song that forgot how to start. Every echo is violent when it's bouncing around in the dark. You left me in silence, took the color out of my chest. Now the fight. At least rage is a language, this nothing is swallowing mine. You left me in silence, like a song that forgot how to start. Every echo is violent when it's bouncing around in the dark. You left me in silence. Every footstep outside feels like you, but the hallway stays empty.